Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. The Candy Quest continues. Along with a few other quests. We're working on it. Achievements, and all that. And I also can confirm that the trick-or-treat debuff / timer does in fact work when you are offline. Because I've been trick-or-treating multiple times here. One benefit of having one episode every 2 days here is plenty of time to do things in between episodes. So, that's all working out. Trick-or-treat became a leper gnome. Don't think that counts for the achievement or anything, but now we match, so that's just fantastic. Gnome party indeed. I think our weapons are also absolutely smaller, which is hilarious. I mean, it wouldn't work too much if these were any larger. That'd just be silly. Anyways, we got a few interesting things. Got some toothpicks, some more wands here. We got penny pouches, which are a 1-slot bag. We have 3 of them now. Got 2 of the masks, 2 out of 20, and some lollipops, and the sinister squashling. Shows you how to summon this companion. Plenty of pets. And that is an achievement. 15 unique companion pets. That's pretty good. In the collections, pet journal, sinister squashling. Some of that here. We got a little pumpkin guy. Look at him go. That's neat. And as far as the world events thing here, that's also half of another achievement. We got 3 masks in total, so that's still works. We still need to get a hollowed helm. Yeah, it might be from the boss guy, but we will see. First, let's sell a few things here. We got a lot of items. Don't really need this cheese. These cheap rocks. It's got some optionality. It's not super crazy. Soulbound ring, soulbound sword, soulbound necklace, bombing apples, not sellable, letter not sellable, toothpick to clean your teeth, giving a sparkling smile.
Be good.
Your smile is simply dazzling. Look at it. Oh, let's go. We're looking terrible, but also great at the same time. So, that's a win.
I got what you need.
I mean, vendor the penny pouches for a penny. So, that's nice. Also, candy. That kind of stuff up here, this kind of stuff up there. Probably gonna put some rocks and stuff in the bank. That'll be good. Also, something I figured out. Or, I think I saw this earlier, but I figured it out now. While trying to get the broom to work, it doesn't really work. I was looking through the mounts to see if it was in here. And yeah, you can do this now. You can't fly, but you can walk around. Run around as a dragon. Well, not as a dragon, just with the dragon. Put some ores in here. Again, I don't think we're really going to need more ores. What with changes. That's alright. The real question is if this is fast mount. It's a fast flying mount. I don't know if it's a fast running mount. Yeah, it seems to be good. I like it. I like it a lot. Takes up a ton more space than the RAM does, that's for sure. Anyways, my maps are also Hallow's End related. And these weighted jack-o'-lanterns, you need to find some, basically, a gnome and the horde bases for that. Get to that at some point. We can use these or more things. We don't really need this letter. Just throw away the child's letter. Everything's fantastic. That's alright. These available here. See if we can find anybody to put them on. Now we are getting over to the other side here. To Kalimdor. Got a few quests to do other things here, like getting these ingredients. And also turning in an item in Gadget Sand. And then we've got all of the candy buckets. There's quite a few of them. There's Smash the Pumpkin. This is another one where you can only smash the pumpkin. It's more of it's like a horde town. Also could just be a situation with Questy again. Technically that's not a thing you can do. Maybe if they have a pumpkin there we could smash it, but that's okay. Jam one on your head or throw at someone. Also looks like these are auctionable, so we could definitely get the last one we need of that. Unless we fail at all, then we might need even more. The dwarfs, you got the flimsy male Draenei mask and the flimsy male dwarf mask, which is fascinating. We got the pirate wand, skeleton wand, and had the leper gnome wand earlier. Soulbound. They've got the flimsy masks have durations. It doesn't say specifically that these wands have durations. But also, if we try to focus on ourselves, I don't think we can use the wands on ourselves. Use on
I need to get closer.
out of range myself.
It's too far away.
We got the gnome voice now since we're in gnome. That's fine. Victory. In the village from the Headless Horseman's Terror. Bonus to agility, intellect, and strength. Yes. How very specific. Bonus. Not actually telling us what the number is. That's fine. That's alright. Let's get over to Kalimdor here. Lots to do. Lots to do. Starting off here in Ratchet. Check the map here. There he is, a candy bucket. Candy bucket. Flight paths. Everything you'd hope for. And quests and stuff. I think the candy bucket is over this way. This is where the inn is over here. Don't spend a huge amount of time in Ratchet. That's okay. Candy bucket. Handful of candy. These are really stacking up pretty significantly here. So that's good. Now we're on the ram, which is also good. We've got options. We've got options. Okay. So up here, that's just Smash the Pumpkin. That's not something we need to worry about. So let's start making our way around. Follow the Light Master. Let's get to Theramore. Good place to start here. There is many candy buckets we need to get to out here. It's a whole situation. We got 3 of the masks. I don't think we can get these from anywhere else. Collect the 20 masks. They're not auctionable. Doesn't mean they're not tradable, though. It's something. Let's see what the finish everything world event thing here is. How do I name? We need Masquerade, Nerd Rage, that's the PvP one. That'd be challenging. How with it? Check your head, tricks or treats. There's a lot of them in here. So, need to do a lot more for that. This whole doing everything and everything. We got the Brewmaster one. So, progress, I guess. Leper gnome costume. Yep. Yep. Looking absolutely wild. Depending on everything, might just be able to keep on getting more of these. Although, that's what we got from mostly kind of just one day. Or less than a day. Depends on when it's available. Anyways. Dragon. Over to this candy bucket. Yeah, not much else to do out here besides candy buckets, so we got get down to gadget sand. Which, unfortunately, we already got the candy bucket there, so. Just kind of cram the dragon into the inn here, my goodness. Candy! Also do enjoy all the money we're making from looting these candy buckets. It's not crazy, but it's something. It's something. Wander around here. Think there's a flight path? Yep, already here. To the newer town. New to me, at least. So we got plenty of quests to do out here. That's gonna be kind of the situation for the entirety of Kalimdor. Mud. Sprocket. There we go.
Be good.
Right over this way. We were just over here fairly recently. Picked up this flight path. So that's worked out nicely. That has worked out very nicely. Yeah. Quests all over the place out here. Especially up here, my goodness. Just look at the absolute quantity of quests here. It is a bit of a shame that the questing achievements out here are less specific to the areas. Only 99 more in the Eastern Kingdoms. We'll see how many extra there ends up being. See if we finish almost all the quests, at least. Depends what some of the requirements are going to be. But then, Kalimdor, we got 500 more. So, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's okay. We'll slide in here to Mud Sprocket. Dragon. And come on in here. Candy is inside. Right here. Candy. Presumably the small player models can't fit into anywhere that larger ones, or large and small, can fit into the same places. That'd be an amusing bonus for being a gnome or even a dwarf, is be able to fit through things. For the most part, that's not really a thing. That's alright. Gadget Zan. Looks like we have to fly back to Theramore to get to Gadget Zan, so that's slightly unfortunate.
Hurry back.
Guess I don't want to make flight paths for every combination of every city connection. So, a little bit back and forth here. That's okay. Back to the event here. Hell's End. We're doing Kalimdor. We got this many left to do. My goodness. Also, while we're doing that, we also have this cocktail to make by getting rock gizzards, iron fur livers, and Grodok livers. Gizzards and livers. What a fantastic combination here. My goodness. Rocks. So we need some rocks in Tanaris. Grodok and iron fur livers in Feralis. Yep. So we're going to be down here in Tanaris. That'll work. That'll work. Show the quest objectives. They're just around here. 2, 1. That'd be good. Some rocks there. Over in Feralis. Oh, there's all over the place. That'll be good. I'm gonna end up over here at Feathermoon Stronghold. I could technically take the flight path to right over here. Make our way through Tanaris, end up at Feathermoon Stronghold. That should work. We only need to get 3 things from each of these. So, hopefully the drop rates are not too bad. Or maybe they will be. It's always hard to tell. There's only been a few times where it's really felt particularly ridiculous. That mostly comes down to our apparently incredibly good RNG. At least compared to Eric's Butler. It's always a situation. We should have plenty of candy here to get the Sick on Candy achievement. Then we need the nerds here if we want to try to do the PvP business. Getting 50 PvP honorable kills sounds challenging. How many honorable kills do we have? Combat, travel, player versus player. Total deaths from other players, 32. Honorable kills. Battlegrounds played 1. Duels lost 1. Well, I think we've done more than 1 battleground. I'm gonna just not be tracking everything here. Any numbers? Not really. That's alright. Let's go turn in some quests. A whole sandstorm happening. That's always good. We already got the candy here previously. That's fine. Not too large. That's one negative of having the dragon, I suppose. That's okay. A supernatural device.
I could help.
You have something for me? Got a sealed blood container.
Hurry back.
Excellent. Just as I was running low. You say? Delania sent you. Yep.
I could
Ah, you're in need of my latest project, the extra-dimensional ghost revealer. Unfortunately, I've run out of funds and manpower. You're willing to help? Excellent. Our first task is to build a device to harvest the very fabric of death. Building an ectoplasmic distiller won't be an easy task, Eric Erickson. I'll need you to bring me an Arcanine converter, some greater eternal essences, and stone scale oil. I'll also need some volcanic ash from the lava pools in the burning steppes to build a filter. My goodness. A delicate Arcanine converter, 4 greater eternal essences, 10 stone scale oil, 25 volcanic ash, and 40 gold.
keep it real.
What a wild collection of items you need. Didn't say where to get any of those. This could be a situation here. I think Greater Eternal Essences is one of the disassembling things. An Arcanite Converter. Sounds like possibly engineering. Stone Scale Oil is something. And the Volcanic Ash would probably just need to go and pick up. this is gonna be a process. I'll have to check the auction house for a lot of these things. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, he can make the converter. We need help of an alchemist for the oil. Hopefully it's just tradable. That'd be ideal. Also, we need to go get the rocks here. Yeah, I don't think I can help very much with making any of these things. Potion? That's Silithus Ternatus. Oil. Possibly an alchemist. The essence. That's definitely a thing. The ash is from Burning Steps. So, we're going to be going to Burning Steps later. That's how we connect on that. Here's a rock, though. Probably set to everybody loot. Loot. Free for all. Yeah, there we go. That should help. I'm gonna get the rocks over here. Hunting in a sandstorm. Always a good choice. Wish I would save the loot settings between logins and stuff. That'd be good. Alright. So we need rock gizzards. A good first step to getting rock gizzards would be any rocks existing at all. That would help. Got some bandits. What are they out here? Banditing. Think maybe the bandits have it?
It's too far away.
I got boxes and stuff. I don't think they would have gizzards. And we got some shoulder pads. That's fun. I think we'd probably do better hunting for rocks. Any boxes? More in the camps. Yeah, they got things, but are we looking for another sack? Is that what we're doing? Doesn't seem to be in this camp. Let me look around. We're also looking for rocks and stuff. Anything I want? Nope. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Again, if we had gotten the quest prior, it would have been more obvious it was around here. Got a chest though. That's always a good time. Got a musket, some harvestman pumpkins. Free loot from these guys. Living the dream. How many rocks down here? It's mostly bandits and guys. See anything in particular here? And a whole smithy. That's also pretty good. There's more bandit stuff out this way too. With all this wandering around we're doing, eventually we will end up finding what we're looking for. There it is. A sack of corn. Where on earth they got a sack of corn here is the real question. There you go. Wild stuff. That is the second sack. We got one here in Daenerys. One was out in the hinterlands. So in theory, the other one might be in a similar leveled zone. That's the theory, at least. It's level 44 quest, so somewhere else around this level, perhaps. Yep. Specifically, rock gizzards. Just looking for rocks. Should be some more. Hopefully. We just need some gizzards. There's a scorpion guy. Blister paw. Tendency to congregate near bones of massive dead creatures. Yeah, there's the big bone situation over here. I guess this was showing us this location. I guess that was for the corn quest. That makes more sense. So that was showing us that, because there's multiple quests there. Yeah, this makes more sense. Even the tips about where we need to go confusing me. Yeah, there should be a lot more rocks over by this giant pile here. Options, some might have no choice to water the desert themselves. Yeah, highest concentration over here. We did find one rock, which kind of started us off on the wrong trail there. We haven't found the first rock. Like, there's no rocks over here. Just sometimes be like that. Yeah, this one. Oh, there's a rock.
I'm out of range.
Going to unfollow. I mean, we can look to see if we can get this stuff. The auction house at some point. I feel like we're probably going to at least need to go over to get the ash. Really depends. Sometimes some of the quest items can be on the auction house. Never know. Here's some bones. A huge amount of rocks for these guys. Here's a rock.
Get closer.
Well. That is... it's a blister paw. Hyenas are dominating. Sure seems like it. They're all over the place. Just them out, the rocks may return. Also possible.
I'm out of range.
This needs to kind of kill everything over here. We don't really need their drops in particular, though. That's okay. Big mount. Small meat. More hyenas.
Far away. Not enough range.
Not enough range indeed. You have some quantity of hyenas here, though. It's not feeling very rockish. You'd think if there was at least some rocks over here. I think it's just mostly hyena time. There's one rock. Oh boy. It's a fire rock. He had a sword. Curved bladed ripper. It's a little axe. And also a rock gizzard. A little bit smaller than our axe. Just a little bit. Looks nice though. Auction 318 gold. Okay, what? That's wild. I mean, I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all here.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range.
There's a rock. I have fire rocks.
It's too far away.
That's a bone. Any more big piles of bones out here? Probably. We can actually sell this. It's got an actual bit of value on it. In theory, at least. Keep wandering between the various bones out here. Let's see what there is to see. Could this be the rock section? No, it's just more. It's more. Hyenas.
Need more range. Not enough range.
My goodness.
I'm out of range.
And you. Yeah, these are. Being a whole thing out here. The absolute quantity of rocks is minimal. So they're more up back this way. Over by the rocks? Rocks? Rocks near the rocks? Finding the specific thing you're looking for. Sometimes a situation. Can spawn slash compared to did spawn, I suppose. More hyenas. I think this feels like just hyenas. Like we got like one rock or something. Yeah, these guys are all back. They're all hyenas again. Let's try this rock up here. The rock's rock. We can dream. Yeah, there's nothing spawning here but hyenas. That's not helping. Particularly. If they're a rare spawn, that'd be wildly unfortunate here. Again, assuming Questy is accurate. Here is some rocks. Any rocks on the rocks? Okay. Oh, we'll keep trying, I guess. Anything over here? I think nothing has spawned over here yet. A couple dead hyenas. Eventually we need to kill the non-hyena spawns.
I need to get closer.
Hyenas are just in the area. It might do better to fight other things. It's an idea.
I'm out of range.
Oh, the range feels so much smaller. One rock over here. The sighting of a single rock is incredibly noteworthy.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
And there. 2! Amazing. Not really anything over here yet. Guess I could be coming and respawning pretty soon. There's a rock.
I need to get
There's a second rock. Nature. It's healing. There we go. Only need a few. My goodness. My goodness. That takes care of that one at least. Hopefully got a better spawning system for the other ones out in Foralis here. That's the hope at least. That's the hope. Bungaro. Over to Selphus maybe? You're running between there. Let's go to Cenarian Hold, Thalandar. There's the refuge of Ungoro. And Foralis. Yeah, that's one. Let's go over to Cenarian hole first here.
See you soon.
Okay. Okay. How small we are. Even smaller than normal. Delightful. Delightful stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting sword there. Item level is requires level 40. No, level 40 sword. Strength and stamina. Not bad. Not bad at all. It is fancy. Some gray stuff here we don't really need to worry about. Some pumpkins. Stores some health. Nothing super crazy. It's more of an axe than a sword. Also, we got some shoulder pads of the boar. Strength spirit. A little bit less impressive than our giant skull shoulder pads. Really is some reasonable visual progression. Oh, that's nice. Back in Ungoro Crater. Lincoln's Memory. In Southern Fellwood. We're doing more stuff with the Marshal's Refuge. Alright. There's a Southwind. Let's get up here. Okay. Okay. It's working. It's working. I don't know if we really need this on us for the most part. This is an enchanted Felbane sword. We need that for killing the immortals. 4 food the harvest. Just makes some food items. It's only 4 though. They're not super crazy either. Very rarely do we end up needing to use food for anything. Well, that's okay. Especially since we have heals and stuff. Does help quite a bit. As a solo warrior, there's not much you can do in that front. You can attack things, then bloodthirst happens. Next 3 6 hits will restore 1% of max health. That's for 8 seconds. It's got a 4-second cooldown, so you're just constantly doing that. Constantly healing up slightly. There's our heal. There's our heal. We'll work with what we got here. Look at this giant mess over here. Silithus needs some help. Clearly. Get into it. Later. See, the dragon has forgotten how to fly, which is hilarious. Kind of bucket. Yay! That'll work. More reason the dragon is unable to fly out here. I'm sure. I'm sure they got something. Alright, Master. I think we just go to. Well, if that's gonna be the case, we go to Featherman first. Paying attention to the flight paths. Pretty important. And we have a hippogriff path. That's also good. Maybe a griffin path for the first one? Either way. So now we just need to find the sack of barley. I mean, find is a strong term. Somewhere else in the 40s. That's Shira. That's more 50s. 40s. Could be in 30s-ish. Maybe slightly low level. Could be Feralis, maybe. 47, 49. That's almost a reasonable location. Or it also could be over in somewhere in Eastern Kingdoms. Also a possibility. Either way, if we could just hop off the mount somewhere up here, that would be helpful. Would get us over to the Iron Furs and Grodox more quickly. We can just run across the water here at least. That'd be helpful. There's a light bush there or something. Like, something's happening. We've done a few quests in Feralis. We've got a few more in here. There's also all of Dire Maul. That's a whole separate thing. Lots of things. Lots of things for sure. Iron Fur and a Grodok. There's a boat. Let's come over this way. Potentially catch it. I think with how looping around that boat goes, it'd probably just be faster to walk across the water. Probably. Stormwind Nougat. Let me grab some of that up in Darnassus and Ironforge. That'll be good. Island here. The footpaths can be a little bit all around, but it gets the job done. Candy bucket right here. Candy and money, which is also nice. Let's sell a few things here. This. Some pumpkins. This plume. Meat. Bones and beaks. And kind of some value there. Let's vendor these shoulders. Okay. I'm gonna find stuff over here. Iron Furs and Grodok. Just run across the water. Great. This definitely feels like a place there. This one might be. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Iron Fur and a Grodok. That is a water elemental. That's a giant. Also not what we're really looking for. We need things with livers. These guys have livers? Kind of up in the mountains here. We get around. Lots of mountains over here too. Makes it difficult to navigate. You need to get up into the actual section here. That'd be good. Just like running around with the dragon. It's a good time. He's forgotten how to fly. This is a rogue veil screecher. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Up in here. Somewhere. More elementals. Got plenty of elementals. That's not a problem. Here's a path. Nice little torch along the path. Very good. Very good. Alright. On the right here. Iron Fur. Very good. That's a long tooth. That's a Garrotok. It's more of a wolf.
I need to get closer.
Wolf. Bear flanks. The Garrotoks are gorilla kind of guys. Alright. Well, now we know. Immediately finding the things we're looking for here. Garrotok liver. Look how much more everything's working out here. We're getting bear flanks and stuff. Look at this delightful area full of the things we need. Living the dream. Got 2 of the Garrotok livers so far. That's all those we need. Now we just need the bears. There is some question to be had of exactly why did you pick up a bunch of gorilla hair? Because I know a vendor will pay a tidy sum for it. That's why. Right. Bear here. It's going well. Around the in here. Bear jaw. Not quite. It'll rarely choose between multiple mounts here. Also fun. Technically, we do have other mounts we probably could use. I think this is just really a reskin. We could even go on the Griffins. It's also an option.
I need to target something first.
More of these. That big guy. Archethus. A rare guy. A Chieftain's Belt of the Monkey. Yay. And we got all the thingies we need. That's good too. Alright. I don't want to get from here to another location. Honestly, it might be best to go back there. We could run all the way through Desolus. I think we'd be better off just getting back to Featherman Stronghold here. Take the flight path. Gotta use the flight paths. They're a good choice. Not really a mountain pass that way to get down. I'm gonna go down here, run straight over to the flight path here. That'll do nicely. That'll do nicely. So yeah, that was a lot smoother of an experience than the rocks were. If somebody had come through previously and just only killed the rocks too. With the amount of hyenas that respawn there, certainly felt like it. This is the path. It's perfect. A little bit of fall damage. Angle ourselves right over towards Feathermoon Stronghold. The boat's coming. I think it's probably still faster to just walk over there though. Which is hilarious. It's got such a roundabout trip it takes. Like it goes all the way around the islands. Something silly. This is just more convenient. There's a stone scale eel. We need stone scale oil. That comes from stone scale eels. I don't have any like recipes for anything like that. Can't really make oil. If we get the eels, get somebody that can oil them. Or however you get the oil from the eels. We need to make the oil. I don't know if we can make the oil is the thing. Maybe get the eels and find somebody that can do it. We will consult the auction house first, for sure. We will see. We will see. Okay. Back over this way again. Only got... Basically, we only have candy buckets left to get now. Just need to keep moving.
Greetings.
Flying to Nigel's point. Keep going here. Okay. Didn't find the barley there. Didn't look too hard either. The previous ones were with trolls and bandits. Just in a random camp. There's a huge amount of camps in here. There's compounds. Camps. Yeah. It could literally be anywhere though. So not gonna stress too much about that. Go to Ironforge and Darnassus. Darnassus is gonna be up here. Up here. Lots of places to go. I think we're just gonna be flying around here to all the various candy buckets. Hopefully the flight paths work nicely. That's gonna be 2 Darnassus. I mean, if we just go here and see if we can hop up to there, and then take the Hearthstone to Darnassus, then get the last ones. We can even get. I mean, we'll consult the flight paths. It'll be easier to go from Aberdeen to the other locations. I think we can get up to here and then swing back around for that part. That should work nicely. Could even stop over in Dalaran, trying to find some Horde characters. I imagine this could be slightly more challenging on the even more unbalanced servers, where there's less of the opposing faction. And also be a lot more dangerous on PvP servers, except in like safe zones, like. Yep. Either way. You'll see once the costume is off here, and we can't target ourselves with the wands. It's really unfortunate. That would really make that part more simple to do. I feel like with how many masks there are, we would definitely get all the wands, probably. Well, that's okay either way. I still feel like the PvP is going to be one of the main problems here, if we want to go for that. Seems difficult. Our gear is okay. We just over here, it's another 600. No, that counts for quite a bit. I don't know if I don't think X-Leather even does like the top raids or anything. I don't know. Working with what we got here. Working with what we got. Going through Undesolace here. Did most of the quests here. Oh, a handful. Also, potentially, some of the quests could be new quests or reset quests or anything like that. Hard to say for sure. Either way, we got some candy to get. And we are quickly approaching, going back over 2,000 gold, which is delightful news. Very profitable. Very cool. And full candy. These are stacking up amazingly. It's a pretty good time. I think the Hearthstone back to Dalaran to Darnassus is a good strategy here. Where do I go next? Stone Talon Peak. Does take some time flying all over the world. Even if it is only part of the world. It's still a big part. Still definitely a big part. Continent sized, one might say. Okay. I'm gonna go here, 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 back to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Manageable. Reasonable. Quite a bit. And like we said before, once we get the achievement here, won't need to do this again. Feels like the time to do this. Because I decided it is. Goals. It's working. Stone Talon Mountains. Not a huge lot going here. Just a few things. That's okay. This is an area up in the mountains here. Let's do another one of those kind of can't get to it kind of places. Unless the mountains are working nicely. Like they did over by Ironforge. You can get here. It's always a mystery. Always works. Depends how the parkour is feeling, I suppose. Nice place up here. Some friendly son of Cineris there. Very good. Let's pop into the inn here. And get some more candy. And 2,000 gold. Not 2,000 gold from one singular candy bucket. That'd be pretty impressive. Let's fly over to Astronar. That's gonna take us through Aberdeen. Be faster to fly here and over there and then teleport back and get here. Or get to here, fly over here, and fly back. It's similar. Really is. Everlook is really just kind of out of the way compared to some of the other spots here. It's mostly because of the entire Mount Hyjal location in the middle here. That's a whole separate thing. That's a whole separate thing. You decide pretty quickly here, though. I mean, we would have had to decide pretty quickly. We've flown the correct direction. We decided to go this way for some reason. The flight paths. They're definitely something. Definitely something. Because it also depends what the flight path tries to do. Whether or not this and going around would be better than back and forth. Either way. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. How much candy we're gonna have by the end of this? Seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. That's good. All these guys. On the Zoram Strand. 19, 18. All the different level zones here. Lots of different levels. Not generally huge reasons to return to lower level places. We're doing it anyway though, so again, depends what your goals are. That's okay. There's this tower in the forest here. Good times. Okay. Ashen Vale. Yep. It really is a lot faster when you can fly in a straight line to the next place you want to go. Less cinematic, though. So. It's okay. Dragon. And right over here. It's up on the balcony this time. And we're also getting maximum candy points, or maximum gold from the candy. I got a mask. I'm gonna turn you into a pirate. I had the mask on and turned into a pirate. I've got the mask here too. The beard does not help. The beard does not help. How do you look with a man? Yes, I am a dwarf. Wild. It's trick time, indeed. Trick or treat. We get a treat. Treat is more toothpicks. Wild. Throw our helmet back on. Okay. Where to? Gotta keep going. I think just going around will be fine. We can kind of skip over here. Go to Everlook. That's better. Everlook. Over in Winter Spring. Yeah, that's the slightly shorter path. That'll get us where we need to be here. Check the achievement here. Then actually check it again by reopening it, because it doesn't tick things off on the interface unless you refresh it. Just a few more here. Aberdeen, Bloodwatch, see the Naru, Azure Watch, Everlook, which we're going to, Dolinar, and the Craftsman's Terrace. That'll be just perfect here. I also need to make sure we pick up the Darnassus Marzipan in Darnassus. End up at Darnassus? Not really. By the looks of things, we're probably gonna end up on Blood Mist Isle. That's by the path we're taking here. We'll end up over here, that, over here, 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 here. That'll work. That'll work. Don't think any of the flight paths just go through Hyjal here. Just kind of go around. Interesting. Interesting it's on the map for the entire time you can't go there. It's like the in the past raid, not the Caverns of Time. We went in there, died quickly. And something. Fellwood. Spooky. Did some quests in here previously. Look at that absolute pile of quests in Aberdeen right there. It's not even Aberdeen. It is the southern section of Darkshore here. Really, all different quests? There's only like 4 quests there. All these are just 2 different quests. 3 different quests. What is happening there? Weird. Guess we'll figure that out if we are ever questing back through Darkshore. If, more like when. Really does depend on what is going to be happening in the future. How much time we may or may not have left for certain things. We will see. We will see. And in theory, there's always, well, maybe always, it's hard to say. Again, in the future. Like just the regular, classic, vanilla, hardcore. I think we would have problems trying to do quests we've never done before on a new hardcore character. Doesn't seem like the best idea. With the amount of ridiculous ways we end up dying, I'm sure it would go well. Get up here through Feltwood. To south here, we're getting into Winter Spring. We're in the south there. Is that which direction we're looking? Yeah, Winter Spring. Did a few things here too, kinda. Lots of Calendor we really need to continue working on. That's okay. What was it? 500 quests here? Yeah. Will be much more quest completion progress when we actually go to the quest hubs and low-level zones and things again. We have been clearing out Eastern Kingdoms pretty effectively. Get some stuff up this way. And the Burning Steps and Searing Gorge are a bit more down this way. Technically these little 70 quests here. We got also quests over at Zulaman. More of a raid again. Don't think make too much progress on that front. Well, that's okay. We got the level 60 raids to deal with first here. Whatever. Okay. Get into Everlook. Couldn't put the flight paths inside the city. That'd be too safe. Just here for candy. That works. Wedge a dragon in the door. I'm sure they feel very good about a dragon showing up. Tactical Hearthstone. This'll work nicely. This'll work just perfectly. With the amount of places we can get to from Dalaran, really can get a lot of use out of the Hearthstone. Probably could have even used it to get down to the Caverns of Time. Then be in Daenerys for that. Probably would have been fine. So can't use the... the only good place to hunt for the heads. Let's head over to the other side here. No. He also has more heads for us to use. Perfect. Let's see what we got here. Actually, no. Gnome spotted. Maybe a leper gnome. Invalid target. Doesn't seem to be working. Maybe a little inspect. That's actually a human rogue. We just inspect people. A troll shaman. Head for you. You'll have the things on their heads here. What else we got? Spooky. That was something we need. troll and a blood elf. We need undead, tauren, oak, orc, and gnome. Undead, orc, and gnome. Tauren. Lots of people. Troll. You're an undead. Spooky. We're just walking around town, being a general nuisance. There's him. Still need orc and gnome. Inspect. Inspectable. Maybe. Yeah, now we just need a gnome. It should be easier to spot because they're so small. We have first-hand experience with that. We know that. We know what that's about. Let's get stuck on things. There we go. Oh, you're an NPC. And that should totally count. I feel like that should count. Right. Smaller than a dwarf, essentially. You are human paladin sitting down. There we go. Check your head. Woo! That's one. That takes care of that. Alright, speed gamma. That works. That takes care of that achievement. Very good. Also, we currently have a pumpkin on our head, which is also a huge win, I'd say. Also a huge win. Get the rest of these candy buckets. And also the other bit of candy we need here, too. Yeah, I think getting all of the... That's all the way over here. My goodness. Not conveniently located. The craftsman staircase here. Just gonna have the map up and just go to where we need to be here. There's a spooky guy there. Here. Hop across this, get up there, maybe. Best paths through Darnassus here, with a dragon that can't fly. Can fit through there though. Right, here's the candy bucket, and also there's what we need here. Handful of candy. Candy. Innkeeper here. Dance for marzipan. When you're trick-or-treating for a sick child, you need to perform a trick for the treat. Can't change tradition. The cost of a piece of marzipan nowadays is to bust out and dance. That's right, let me see your moves. Dance for me, I'll give you some tasty marzipan.
Go in peace.
We dance. There you go.
Peace be with you.
Dancing. Marzipan. There you go. We got an interesting combination of things down here in the inventory. We got various animal bits, sacks of things, candies, a sword to slay demons, the immortals, a feather. Lots of stuff. It's been an entire thing. Alright. Finish this here. I have to figure out if the masks are tradable. There's so many of them. There's literally 20. With a, if they're a fairly rare drop, once an hour. Feels like a lot. Feels like a lot. Not something I'm opposed to doing. Just feels like a lot. Because it is. On the plus side, we got Pumpkinhead. While also technically still having the helmet on, which is also nice. Unlike with the masks where we have to have the helmet off. I guess we could technically sell these pumpkins now then. Since we don't need any more of those for the achievement. These down here. It's a bit of a run over to Dolinar. That's okay. We got the quest. Level 8, The Road to Darnassus. Yeah, would definitely be a place to start. All the way over here in the start. Probably when we end up doing the Kalimdor questing. Start from the start stuff here. In an attempt to get things in a reasonable order. Alright. And now we just need to go back through here. We can dance for more marzipan if we want to. Don't really need to. It's an adventure. That's for sure. Can't really do more episodes than this. Of this. How's the Masquerade doing? 3 of 20. Well, the masks is definitely the problem. The masks is definitely the problem. Get back to the road here. There we go. The masks. Oh, the Masquerade. Which the Masquerade is. Alright, 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the 20 masks is definitely something. Turn myself here. And then we'll move in. Already have the pirate. Skeleton. Can count on that. Take multiple years to get the 20 masks. I could see it. I could definitely see it taking multiple years. Again, depends on how many times you can trick or treat. Pretty wild. Pretty wild stuff. They all disappear in 7 days anyways. Possibly just the end of the event time. It's a whole thing. Where'd your head go? 53 minutes of that. Sometimes we hang around down around. Free transform trade whenever you got it. I mean, it really doesn't matter until you have all the masks, so. It's an idea. Can't complete everything. Take multiple years anyway. Achievement hunting and all that. And you ride over to Aberdeen. Clearly where we're going. Yeah. And the helm. We're almost done with this. Kinda. So this one shouldn't be too bad. We're more concentrated on the same general vicinities. Quite the time out here in Kalimdor. My goodness. We're getting there. Kinda. Maybe. Does it have to be from the wands here. Get transformed by the hallowed wands, yeah. So, like the trick from the trick-or-treating that transforms it probably doesn't count. Alright, it's fine. Not expecting to finish everything here, just doing some of these ones. Why not? Why not? Just a few to go. See if we can get on the boat quickly here. Would be good. Aberdeen. Right to this bucket. And then right on through to the boat. Can do. Hopefully don't miss it. I don't think we saw the boat while coming in, so we're probably fine. Everything's probably fine. Everything's great. Ground speed by 100%. I think that's good. Community, not to Stormwind. I want Azure Mist. Yep. Do. Big dragon. Look at that absolute wingspan there. My goodness. Wow. Very big. Very good. I'm just gonna sit on top of the dragon here. Definitely feels more bulky with all of our big armor here too. Even if we are just still slightly smaller. Not as small as the gnome though, obviously. Ooh, the pumpkin helm and then the skull shoulders. That's really working. That's got a whole thing going on there. I can dig it. Of course the other boats show up. Not the boat we're looking for. That's a shame. At least we can jump. Huh. Yeah, it works. It's not a glide or anything, it's just literally just a jump. That's alright. There's the boat. Hello, boat. Oh, they have...
I am on.
Stars here. I need to talk to him.
Be careful.
This blessing.
Delmar.
Here is... Here's a shop.
Vishnu Allah.
Sell the berets here at least. Have these fangs. A lot of the time I don't expect things to actually sell. That's okay. Can't even auction the bobbing apples here. That'll work. That'll work. Get a little bit more space here. We can vendor the masks for a single copper. Technically better than having them disappear in 7 days, but just barely. Just barely. Probably not worth the clicks. It's 100,000. The numbers here would be... That'd be thousands of copper. 10,000, 100,000. Millions, 10 millions. Something like that. 10, 100,000. 10, 100 million. 10 million. So basically we have 20 million copper. So selling this would be worth 1/20 millionth. So that's not a lot. That's not a lot. Still doing pretty solid on gold, I feel. Not really getting any more things currently that we need to spend piles and piles of gold on. We do have money-making opportunities we could also look into. Like the group stuff. Just make a bunch of money for that. Getting off the boat early. Got places to be. Okay, in the Exodar. Also went over at Measure Watch. The Funny Pumpkin. Very good. Right. Exactly where in the Exodar this is going to be, though. It is over here. See-through floors. Always a good time. Holograms and all sorts of crazy stuff. Cool, 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 cool. Seat of the Naru. Yep. And then right up to the north here. And we got another exit we can take this way. That might be better. Kind of just right on the path here. Works for me. Works for me. Right behind here, we have onion. Handful of candy. We've got a few hands full of candy. Just a couple giant barrels worth at this stage. It's really been quite the thing. And we do still have Outland to go to, so that's gonna be a whole nother thing. Yeah, it's a process. Yeah, it's a process. We also have some stuff to do in Blasted Lands before we get there, though. I mean, it's on the way. We got all those portals. Like, go to the Blasted Lands. We can pop through the Dark Portal. Be out there. That'll be fine. Next up, the penultimate stop here. This map. This map does not appear to change. Let me go to another spot here. Azure Watch might be on fire. There's nothing we can do about that. We've learned our lesson about that, at least. My goodness. Let's get up here. There's level 7. Anyway, what? Basically nothing to do with the fires anymore. We did our time in the firefighting. Does not need to be continued. Okay. And lastly, you go up to Blood Watch. Pretty much straight down this path. I mean, not really. We need to go around Still Pine Hole, but still. One final location. My goodness. My goodness. I think there are other holiday things where we need to travel all over the place. Maybe we could skip the next one of those. Again, depends how we're feeling. For right now, this will be enough of just traveling around here. Just need to do just a little bit more in Outland. That'll be fine. We can actually fly straight to where we want to. That'll be just perfect. Just perfect. Flight paths are nice. But they're not usually the most direct route, unfortunately. Okay. Over this way. Just ignoring all the copper. Don't need that right now. Well, 13 gnome out here. To jump over him with a dragon. As you do. Always a good time. Stuff around here. Okay. Got a nice few lines here we can work with. That'll be perfect. Got some layering going on there, possibly. Or just switching to another zone here. Still working. Bloodmist style. Just piles and piles of quests out here, too. It's more piles and all sorts of stuff all over the place. It's all good. Blood Mist. Always a great time. Oh yes, a brown bear. Just looks more bloody because of the mist. That's okay. Copper? Absolutely. Crazy blood crystals. Always a great time. A higher level brown bear. Yep. Face the wrath of Bristledim. I don't think we need to really worry about that. Let's just get in here. The final stop. Tricks and Treats of Kalendor. Alright. We did it! There's an innkeeper. You don't even have trick-or-treating options.
Safe journey.
Scam.
Welcome. Browse
Might just
at
be
your
that we
leisure.
can't see it because we don't have the option right now.
Dionys Akar.
That's probably also possible. Well, that is it for that then. I will be trick-or-treating frequently next few days. See if we can't get more of the masks, I guess. Give you a skeleton costume. Give myself...
Too far away.
I'm too far away. How am I too far away? How's that work? It's not fair.
I'm out of range.
I'm perfectly in range. Lame. Anyways. Next time. Goodbye.